Sometimes, the biggest challenges we face in achieving our goals are things like lack of motivation. I will set an example. Like, if we want to be a doctor, you're looking at spending around 10 years in school and training. But after 3 or more years, it can feel like those 10 years are way too long, and you can start doubting if it's worth it. You might even want to give up because the journey feels too tough and the finish line seems so far away. And also, after lack of motivation, lack of time, fear of failure can hold us back, and then lack of resources, negative mindset, distraction like social media or personal issues can take our focus away from achieving our goals. But um although of these things can make it feel impossible to move forward, overcoming them is really about pushing through, staying focused, and not letting anything stop you from making progress, because you know that all that hard work at the end of the day will pay off. Thank you.
Congratulations. Very nice. I really appreciate that. It's like a comment. It's like Mr. Salomon comment. We get wisdom. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Stanley, you get the microphone, please.
Yeah, I can say, Teacher Michael, there are a lot of things that can prevent you, that can be considered like, a challenge to prevent you, for achieving your goals. But me personally, I will choose three. I'll go for three. The first, it's your environment. When I'm talking about environment, I'm not only talking about your area, like, your parents, your family, because, when you surround yourself with bad people, they can discourage you to not go for, to not get into your profession or your field. They can say like, I don't think you will be able to do it because it requires, tough quality. You will not to do it because you are so weak. And then this environment, if you surround yourself by these kind of people, if you surround yourself where people discourage you to do things, it might prevent you, from achieving your goal. And after that, I'll go for your mind. If you don't have a strong mindset to know that I know this job, I know this goal, it's not easy, but me, I can do it. I believe in myself. Um, on Even though that people try to discourage me, but I know who I am. I have a self of myself. I know who I am. You know, I know this field requires blood, sweat, and tears, and I'm gonna bite the bullet, to achieve my goal. If you don't have a strong mindset, it will, this kind of stuff will prevent you, to move forward and upward, to on the road closer to your goal. And after that, I can say to you, it's procrastination. Procrastination, I always talk about that thing because procrastinate it's when you always want to put things tomorrow, things that you can do today. You know, you can like, feel so lazy and then to do things. If you still behave like that, if you always postpone things to tomorrow, it will prevent you from achieving your goal. Personally, I think it's twee, it's this kind of thing that can prevent you, from achieving your goal. Thank
Yes.
you, teacher.
Congratulations, brother. 100%, 100% agree with you.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men yo. Même si yo ta depote yo. Apprendre anglais tande, ou sonje mte pale yo. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Nan Comwad Language Courses, nou utilize pi bon méthode ki se méthode conversation. Nou pa focus sur grammatical. Ça qui pi important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'apprendre à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui Ki so ap tan pou komanse? Nouvo sesyon se mwa sa. Ou kapab ekri nan nimero sa kon so ap jwen tout informasyon ki ou bezwen. Nap tan nou tout.